Okay guys, so my name is RageQuit and welcome back to yet again another Game Maker tutorial for you guys. This is episode 2 and today we're going to be looking at views for our room and a lot more. So before this video starts, I got a new cursor, the default cursor, because last time I didn't set a collision for the player because mine was not transparent and it was blocking it, so I could barely see it. But now, if you guys didn't do that, you guys want to do it right now, or else it will not work for you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and check that. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be naming our player. Alright, we're going to give this a different name here, and we're going to call it player down. Okay, so basically, every time we get an input, instead of just going let me go in here. Instead of just going up, left, right, or down, we're going to be switching the player sprite, so then it actually animates for you guys, which is going to be pretty cool. So that means we need to make a couple of more sprites. So sprite player up, check that. Sprite player left, and then sprite player down. Now, after watching my video last time, I realized that my keyboard was a little bit too loud, so I'm going to try to go easy on that. Hopefully it isn't too loud this time. But basically on the internet, I found a image, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. Actually, so do I not have paint.net? Alright, here. Alright, I can pull it up here. So we're going to load an image in. And we're gonna go into our documents, and the link to this image will be in the description below if you guys want to watch it or get it, I guess. So here is the image. I called it football guy. Looks pretty decent. So if you guys don't have paint.net, I'll also link this in the description below. But basically, you want to select rectangle select and select the guy, this one right here, because you already have the first layer, so you don't really need that right now. So just copy that and then hit file right here and just make a new one. Okay, and then just select it again and go ahead and paste it. So it's Control C and Control V if you guys were wondering. And let's go ahead and save this. And we're gonna bring this into our YouTube tutorials. It should have been in our YouTube tutorials already, but it's fine. So football, let's just say, wait, which one was that? Alright, so just say left, and then you want to go ahead and do this for all of them. I think I'll go through it, you guys, just in case you're not like too familiar with it. So once again, we're gonna select this guy. Oh no, we missed some pixels. God, alright. Let me just go ahead and... Alright, good enough. Right, go ahead and make a new one. And actually, it seems pretty simple, so I'll meet you guys back when I've gotten this one down as well. So, see you guys then. Okay, and we're just on the last one right here, so let's go ahead... Oh, no, messed up. Undo that. Undo. Alright, there we go. Now we can go ahead and save that. So just call it football up, and we are done with that. So we can go ahead and close up paint.net after we finish saving here. Alright, so now go into your player down in Game Maker, and you want to hit edit sprite, and then go to file and hit create from sprite. Okay, now just go where you stored the images. In this case, I stored it in my in here, so it should bring you to something like this, right? So basically, it's asking you for the numbers of images, because Game Maker has a cool feature where it actually animates your player, which is really nice. So we have 4 images, obviously, and we have 4 images per row. Now you want to get it so that each line is between each player, so that way it won't look funky, because now if we show in preview, it will be like that, which we do not want. So just do not do that. Alright, so let's do 48. No, so you have to play around with these numbers a little bit, before you can actually perfect it. 67 seems okay, and then 56, nope, 64. Oh, there we go. And there we go. So we got a nice player up in here. So there's sprite player down. Now go in here and once again edit sprite, create from strip right here. And you want to find your up guy. So in case it's this one, just okay. So it did save it for me, which is really nice. So I really don't have to like mess with numbers again. So quickly I'm just going to put left, yes, good, right, and this is going to be really good. Okay, so now if we go ahead and go into our object player in the create events, what we can do is do image underscore index equals 0.2, and this means that you want it to animate that fast, okay? And then just go ahead and do image speed equals 0.2. So now if we run the game, we should see that our player is just animating and just staying in place. So just let it load up here. Taking a while. There you go. Okay, so you see that he's animating in place. It's really cool. And if we go down, he's animating like that. But we didn't add any animation for if you're going right, up, or whatever. So in order to do that, we need to go into our move state here. And once again, make sure to tell me if I'm going a little bit fast here. I really think this is really self-explanatory, so that's why I'm going a little bit fast here. So what we can do for our move state is we can do sprite index equals sprite player up. So at this current point, when we're not doing anything and we just started the game, we can see that our object player is in sprite down because clearly you're using that sprite down. Okay, so that means the sprite index is equal to sprite player down. But when we go up, we want to switch it to up. So that's why we're putting that. So just go ahead and paste this for every other one. And obviously we're going to change it. So that will be down, that will be left, and that should be right. And just go ahead and plop an image index equals 0.2. image underscore speed equals 0.2. I don't think you need to write it, but just to make sure, because I haven't done this in a while. I mean, obviously I'm making my game that I've been posting a couple of videos on, but I really don't focus too much on that. So let's go ahead and run it right now, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, here is our game. And now you see that he animates perfectly. For some reason, it looks really weird when he goes up. Alright, whatever. Well, anyways, yeah, there's our player. Looks really nice. That's really cool. Right, so the next thing I told you guys I was going to do was add collision in the last episode. So, obviously that's not the right collision shape. So, zoom in here and do a right collision for testing purposes. We are going to name this object wall, and we're going to use physics. The density will be 0.0 because basically density means if you can move it or not. But with a density of 0, the weight is infinite and nothing can move it. So that's a good top. And then we're gonna go ahead from here, make a sprite over the wall. And for now, we're just gonna put this in, make the wall. And GameMaker has a specific event for collision, which is just really easy. So if you do that, it now has a collision with the wall. And the only thing you need to do is put 3 slashes so it won't delete your code, because GameMaker, as I said in the last episode, thinks that if you have nothing, therefore you should play. So let's go here, what file are you backwards, so if I hit A, I would go, actually no, he's not. Never mind. Okay. Let's go in here now, and we're gonna do, not create again. We're also going to, put physics_set, phi fixed rotation equals to true. Okay. So basically, this will no longer make us rotate anymore, which would be really useful. And you need to have the specific line of code for everything if it's like living and you don't want it to rotate whatsoever. So there we go. Now we should no longer rotate. Okay. Let's wait for it to load here. Also, we seem to have quite a bit of time left. It's only 13 minutes so far. 14 minutes right now. It's coming. So I think, alright, yeah, see? Now we're not turning anymore. Very nice. Okay. So anyways, I think what I'm going to do now is start with a menu screen, alright? So basically, you can go in here and you can just rename this to room menu. Actually, let's not. Let's create a new room. Yeah, that would be nice. Room menu. Actually, I keep changing my mind. Let's delete that. We're gonna duplicate this, and that's good. That's good. Rename this room_menu. We're gonna edit this and delete just everything. Just hit this one right here and it'll delete everything. So in order to make a menu, you would obviously need buttons and stuff, and it sounds complicated, and to be honest, when I first started with GameMaker, I thought it was pretty complicated as well, but it's not really complicated. So what we need to do is make a sprite. edit that, hit this one, and let's make it 200 by 32. Now you don't want to make a button for every single word. So if there was like an options button, a next button, a play button, you would not want to make a button for all of those, because it would be a pain in the butt. So all you need to do is make an empty little play button here and put nothing else in it, like that. It should be plain. And just go ahead and add animation to it, because I think that would be quite cool. So let's Control C, Control V. Let's go ahead, and if they select it, we can just make a simple line across it, something like that. Let's select this one. There you go. Right. So there is a event in Game Maker that actually allows you to draw the text, so then you won't have to do it for yourself. Now we can call this object button, and you guys should know by now that since this is the object button, we have to set it the sprite. So just drag this in. Oh, alright, create event, image index equals 0, image speed equals 0, and copy that. Then you want to go into your mouse right here, mouse enter, paste that in, and just set it to 1. Actually not 1. And then for your mouse leave, you can just go ahead and paste that in. Alright, so now getting into the draw events, just see this, just press draw and drag in your code. But before we do that, we need to actually make another variable really fast. So txt equals, so right here we're actually confirming that this variable right here is a string, which is exactly what we want. Okay, so it's a few lines of code, and I have to look at my reference because every time I make one of these videos, I actually plan it out, so I can't remember exactly, so I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so now I'm ready. So all we need to do is draw, set color, equals play, you would do room underscore go to room 2. Okay, so basically what we're saying to the system is if it sees that the text is equal to play, it'll go into. Now there are several room functions. This is one of them, and basically it'll just go to the first room. But when you copy that, we can also use which will automatically go to the one for now, but it won't actually work. So go in your menu here, and just for the sake of this tutorial, draw a background color. We can set it to black. Looks nice. Go to objects as I showed you before in the last episode. You want to left click it and hit object selected. Let's just place it like somewhere in the middle. Now, when it is let's go ahead and set this to blue, maybe, and run that. Oh, I know why. Alright. We need to do draw self, or else it will not draw itself. Alright. So go up here, draw. Alright. Yeah. Draw underscore self will allow you to draw itself and the thing on top of it. And now if we run it, we should be getting a fully functioning text box. It's a little bit misplaced here, but as you guys can see, we have a fully functioning thing. You guys can go ahead and play around with this and set it so it's actually centered. Alright, so I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to share this with your friends, like and subscribe for more daily content. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye, everybody.